Hello, students. We are jumping into the first day. Course will be launched. When you enter as a student, first thing I'd recommend you do is watch the course overview, and then you can jump in and get started. Now, as you go to get started, it takes you over to the modules, module 0. So if you're used to working in Canvas, this might be very familiar to you. So if you wanted to, you can always click on modules and kind of see what's going on. You'll notice that for the first few, I do have it set up that you have to complete all of the items in order to move on. So I'd recommend that you click on the first item, and then as you continue working through, you can actually click the next item after you've kind of taken a look. I did put some kind of fun things in here for you, so feel free to play around a little bit. Click next. I've put a survey in here for you. Please take that survey so that I can learn a little bit about you and we can kind of communicate about what we need for this online class. A little bit about the STEM LC, the STEM Learning Centers. Quick little quiz about this. So again, you're going to be working your way through these pieces. And again, take the quizzes, click next when you're done, and just move through them. I'm going to jump back in the modules to kind of show a quick tip that I think is very helpful. The collapse all button really shrinks everything up. And if you click down, you can kind of see where you are, the little green check marks on the side, and anything with a 0 or a red indicates that you're not quite done yet. So there's a module to start us off with very basic stuff, one on the syllabus, and then one on some learning strategies that I think will be very helpful. Then as you get into the actual coursework, let's say you wanted to jump in and start working on some of the homework problems. Here's what I want you to see. I'll put a short little video here about section 5.1. And when you try to log in, it's going to give you something like this. If you've already got an account with XYZ Homework, enter your username and password. If not, go down here, set up an account. And then, so I'm going to go ahead and let's see here. I'm going to pause for a second. I'll enter my information, then I'm going to jump back in and show you what it looks like after you do enter that information. Okay, so what you're going to see is once you enter that information, it will let you in. There is a grace period. And if you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see, hey, your membership grace period expires on the 6th of September. So they give you a couple weeks just to make sure you have access as the term gets started. So jump in, don't let that stop you if you haven't purchased the account yet. Then at the bottom, you'll see in red, it'll say, hey, be sure to activate your account before that date. And that is where when you click on activate your account, you can redeem your access code, or you can buy the all access pass if you haven't done so already. Okay, so if you already have one, choose that option. Don't have to pay for it. Anyway, and if you want to buy the whole textbook, of course, you can go to the website itself. All right, so that's the idea. That's how you can get in here. That's how you can redeem your code, have access for the whole term. If you don't have a code right off the bat, you can still get in there and do some of the homework. Again, you just click in here, jump to that homework when you're ready, and you can start doing some of the homework problems that are listed in the homework sets. Okay. We are using a program back on the back end is called MyOpenMath. And so a lot of these, so for the first assignment, you'll see 28 question, which I know looks very long, but if you're kind of looking at it, some of them are draw something and name a point, find a distance. Some of them are convert from one type of angle measure to another. So these are a little bit smaller. They're not intended to be super long for most of them. They are meant to be, and I'm going to click up here to 4. Some of them are just draw an angle. So once you draw an angle, that's it. You can click submit and it'll put you through. And don't forget, you'll get a couple attempts at it. So let's just say that I get this one wrong. I'll put it here and I'll submit it. It says, I'm so sorry, that's incorrect. You can try another similar question, and you have 3 attempts for that one. So you can also go back after it's done being graded. You can do ungraded practice if you wanted to. So again, you can try another similar question. You can move on to the next question, and you'll see a little guide on the side as to what have I tried? What did I not get right? What did I get right? And so forth. So let me submit one here. You can say 45 degrees right there. And I can see a green check mark when I get it right. A red, hey, you want to do that over? And if you get part of it right, it'll be an orange little arrow that circles back. All right, that's the way to kind of get into the system, get into the program. One last piece as you're kind of getting used to everything is access to your ebook is going to be down at the very bottom of the page. And so if you take a look under imported content, you'll see ebook down here at the bottom. If you click on the ebook and I may have to click to jump into it outside. I'll jump into it outside just to kind of show you because it was taking too long to load. What you'll notice here is this is an example of a page in the book. There is a table of contents over here. So if you want to jump to chapter 5, that's where we're located. Chapter 5, angle and their measures. You may have to put your login in because you already have one. Again, you have access to that. But if you're just looking here for the moment, you'll see text like this. You'll see some example problems on the side. The example problems match the examples that are listed in the book. And you can actually choose different people, even some student instructors, as they call them, to watch the videos as they kind of illustrate how did they get their solutions. So as you kind of scroll through, for example, if you wanted to go to example 6, you can say, ooh, I've got an example 6. If you scroll down, you can actually see the exact question that was shown here in example 6. And there's 3 different people who I could watch do that problem.
Why did I write pandas here? This is usually what everyone uses when they are sampling.
So this is a quick video here. I just wanted to show you what it was. And this is Saba. So Saba is demonstrating. You also have the option of putting captions onto those videos. And oftentimes they might even have students doing it in different languages. Typically Spanish is another language that's out there. Okay, so you have access to all of those pieces because of what you've purchased. Again, you may not have purchased a full textbook, but full printed textbook, but everyone has full access to the ebook for an entire year. All right, that's a quick little overview of how to get started with the XYZ integrated homework system. All right, that's it for now. We'll see you shortly.